Japan has been trying for ages, decades, maybe a century to try and make train robots that work. They're crazy about trains. They have so many train aficionados, manias, train heads, if you want to call them. So you've seen a lot of Japanese series, anime, come up with train themed robots. Might Gain, Raiden, which is the Transformers combiner of like six trains transforming and forming a giant robot, which looks like crap in terms of design, and they don't really work. There is no innovative, creative ingenuity behind their design, and they look good when they're animated. But here's the Korean Transformers. The series is called Metal Cardbot. This one is called the Blastrain. Interesting name. Good job there. They're called metal card bots because they have these cards in the anime, and it's used to summon some extra weapons. So the extra weapons are all stored to be hidden behind this card shape. So no matter how big or how bulky it gets, the toy creators or designers came up with a way to make sure they cram everything to be hidden behind this card. So that's a nice little touch. The train, 3 compartments, that is super long in itself. And in Japanese versions, they barely get like 1 compartment right to get things done. But for this Korean metal cardbot Blastrain, they did an amazing job. First, let's look at the main body, the main train. It looks good. And it's even got that little nod to some oldie animation that involves like huge headed trains that have arms and legs pop up to transform. So nice little nod there. Most of the metal carbots have vehicle modes with eyeballs. So this transforms very interestingly into a unit of its own. This looks like it's got a bit of a body in there, and maybe, I don't know, that's supposed to fake you into believing something else is there. But yeah, the transformation is quite, I wouldn't say simple, but everything clicks nicely, and it does not involve crazy origami, over the top origami excessiveness like some of the recent Transformers masterpieces have shown. So this is a good cross between Missing Link Transformers and master piece Transformers. So this actually opens up to release this, and it turns into a gun. So yeah, interesting little gimmick there. And one of the compartments, they can come off, and these can actually turn to provide some added maneuverability. So one says 2, the other says 1. It's supposed to help with the transformation. And also there's a compartment where you can store these weapons and other things if you're not going to use them right away. So transformation is quite ingenious and simple. The legs, the feet are here, and it's got 2. Yeah, that is beautiful. And these little parts, they fold perfectly. Same here, they just fold perfectly. And as you can tell, these are the arms. How beautiful is that? They fold, turn, the feet are there, the arms are coming, the shoulder bits are there, the head, pop this up and pull this up, the fist, unveil a bit more. That is beautiful. Articulation is amazing. It had that little waist swivel there. Head looks up, down, side to side. It's a beautiful head sculpt. Goes all the way 360. Almost every joint is ratcheted. This arm bends completely thanks to the transformation. It's got a little swivel there. Fist spins a little bit. And yeah, it goes all the way up. Knees bend 90 degrees. It's got, waist swivel there. And it can do a near Van Damme if you pull it all the way. Everything is so ratcheted. A nice little ankle tilt and pivot there. So there you have it. It looks great. It looks like a train conductor that's going to come and check your tickets. It's got the little cap and everything. So it looks kind of bland, right? So what happens next is these trains provide some extra parts. So these form the arm. Pretty simple. You could fold this back and pull this up, give it a little extra oomph. Same here. You can tell which arm it's gonna be by the thumb is. So to combine, it actually goes back here and nice. So what I could do is, what I could have done was have that head, but it looks a little bit cuter, like that Wataru, was that the series where they had like robots with huge head with interesting proportions. So yeah, that's a pretty cute look, right? And the articulation is amazing. All the way up, 360, 90 degree, swivel there. Fist also turns a bit. No, the fist doesn't turn. So yeah, it's an interesting design, but it goes one step further from here. If you fold the legs up, looks even cuter, right? But what happens is, as you may have already guessed, if you've seen 1001 Transformers, this is going to be the leg. 2. It says 2 here, so which part says 2? So this should be slides on nice and smooth. This too slides on nice and smooth. So there you have it. It's gonna take up the whole space, and you can push this back up, raise the head up. It's got a really tiny head. Oh God, isn't the proportion amazing? And you can even go one step further and spread this armor a little bit. That's a cute little touch. Other than the gun, which is too tiny, it's got some added. There you go. It kind of is a nice little nod to the Mazinger Z, where you have the hover piloter landing on the head. This one does more than just land on the head. It actually becomes part of a great armor that give it this great look. That looks amazing. So yeah, the articulation is as demonstrated before. Ratchet joints everywhere. Knees can bend, ankle pivot here, a little rotation there, arms, everything is there working in place. And that other extra feature is this little card that's used to summon the weapons. Oh shit. You can actually spread up to become a weapon on both arms. And yeah, I think the design overall it's really good. The color, not my favorite, but it works for a train, I guess. But for something that's this bulky and heavy, I would have expected a weapon system that's something like a hammer or a bazooka or something like that. So I feel like that's a little bit of a disappointment, but it's okay. It's not too bad. And this whole thing costs like less than $50. And the design engineering is amazing. Unfortunately, the animation is crap. It's like even 4-year-olds would blush watching it because of the lame juvenile storyline and character building. The quality of the pictures and the moving pictures, the CG is good, but the human characters look ridiculous. Those huge eyeballs and everyone's giggling and talking like, "Hey, what are we doing? Shut the hell up." So it's unfortunate that we have this amazing toy line that can easily step all over recent toy-related figure-linked animated series, like some of the recent Transformers designs. But unfortunately, they do not have an anime, a good solid character building, a story arc, a world building to go with it. It is just ridiculous. Please do not watch the anime. It's an embarrassment to the country. But the toy design, this is just the tip of the iceberg. They continue to evolve. They continue to amaze us. And it's so affordable at this point. If they can continue to manufacture them, it's going to be amazing. Already, although this was designed for kids, grown-ups, avid collectors have already smelled blood, and the prices are gradually going up, and inventory is going down, and it's going to be harder and harder to find, unfortunately. But anyway, regardless, good job on the Korean designers and engineers to come up with this beautiful toy.